What is a snowman's favorite cereal? Frosted Flakes! Today we're going to be drawing a snowflake, but we're going to be using a special tool to help us. Hint, it's inside of a popsicle. Let's get started. Hi! Did you guys guess it? It's a popsicle stick. That's what's going to help us draw our snowflake today. So the first thing we're going to do, we're not going to use our black marker first. Whoa! We are going to use our blue marker. So the first thing I want to do is take my popsicle stick, plop it right down on the page, and I'm going to trace it vertically. So I've got a popsicle stick outline going down the page. Now the great thing about snowflakes is that they are always different. No two snowflakes are alike. No two drawings of snowflakes are going to be alike either. The next thing I want to do for my snowflake drawing is take my popsicle stick. We're going to make an X shape. So this is one part of the X shape. It's going to come across the vertical popsicle stick, and we will trace it. The reason that we're using a popsicle stick today is to try and get our lines a little bit straighter than when we do it freehand. It's a handy tool that helps us. So, and then we're going to do the same thing right over here. So it's going the other way diagonally across the page. Trace, trace. All right, awesome. Okay, now that we have this kind of star-like looking shape, we're gonna add some branches off of our snowflake. So what we want to do is take our little popsicle stick, and we want the line to be parallel with our diagonal line coming across here. So can you see it's a little bit parallel? It's running side by side. That's what parallel means. So we're going to take it, and it's a little bit shorter than our other lengths. And we're only going to do it right until it gets to the vertical popsicle stick shape. So right like this. Can you see what I'm doing? We're going to do the same on the other side. So we want to line it up so it is parallel to that shape, running side by side. And we're just doing the little end. A little bit on the end, just like that. Can you see that? So what we're going to do for the other sides is the same thing, the other parts of the popsicle. So to go parallel to our vertical shape here, we're going to draw coming out this way. Now, as you can see, it's actually going to touch this shape here. And that's okay. If the lines overlap or touch, that's kind of part of the snowflake drawing. Comes out just like that. Can you see how it overlaps? That's okay. And this side is going to be parallel to this line right here. It's going to come out. Just like that. Okay, so we've done two branches of our snowflake. We're going to keep going over here. This side is also parallel to our vertical line. So it's going to just kind of overlap a little bit, and that's okay. And on this side, it's going parallel this line. Out this way. Does this make sense, guys? And like I said, you know, no snowflake is perfect. They are all different. And it's okay if your lines are coming out in different angles. So we're gonna also do, for this branch, running parallel that line. And run parallel this line for the bottom. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 branches left. Okay, so for the bottom one, we're going parallel this line. Move it down here. A little bit shorter than the longest part of our snowflake. And running parallel this line. And a little bit shorter than the longest part of our snowflake. Great, one more branch. This one here. So we're going to be parallel, let's see, going this way, this direction, just like that. Running parallel this line. And it's going to overlap a little bit, and that's okay. So just like that. And this one going parallel here. Overlap just a little bit, like that. Wow! That was fast, guys. We have our outline of our snowflake. Woohoo! So we are done with our popsicle stick. That was important, but we need to do some coloring now. So what I'm going to do is fill in the snowflake. Then I'm going to take my black marker and outline it so we have a clearer definition of where the snowflake is. So I'm just going to start right at the beginning. Now, I wonder how you guys are doing this week. I hope you're doing well. We really miss you guys at church. We miss seeing you every week. And, you know, it's been a bit difficult and kind of sad that we can't see each other right now. But one of the cool things about it is that we can still hear from you guys. We can hear from your families online and find out how you're doing. Our family has been thinking a lot about Christmas. My kids today got each other Secret Santa gifts where they drew names, and one of them, each of them got to buy a present for their sister, and that was so much fun because they didn't know, and they still don't know what each of them got. So they have to wait till Christmas to find out. Is really cool. It's kind of a holiday tradition, a Christmas tradition. What are some of the Christmas traditions that you guys are doing this year? Another Christmas tradition that we do sometimes, we like to order Chinese food on Christmas Eve. We like to, well, normally we like to go to church and go to the church service, but this year it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we are thinking of instead maybe going and looking at the Christmas lights a bit, maybe watching the service online as a family, and yeah. Spending time just with our close family and our cohorts this Christmas. All right, I am almost done filling in my snowflake. Have you guys decorated at all for Christmas? Have you decorated your house? We have put up our tree and we've put some Christmas lights outside. And So it's starting to feel a little bit more like Christmas in our house. Do you guys have any other traditions that you like to do for Christmas? Do you get a real tree? I know some families that go to special tree farms and cut down their tree for Christmas. How cool is that? Okay, so now that we have our snowflake filled in, we're gonna take our black marker and we're gonna outline our snowflake. This way people can see it a little bit clearer, gives a little bit of definition. In the center, you can see these are all kind of like a diamond shape. So I'm gonna start with them. Go down, make this diamond shape. Okay, so that's the inside of my snowflake. And now I'm gonna do the outside. Start right at the top. Come around the edges. Just like that. Wow! So that was a bit shorter today. I hope you guys had fun, and I'm excited to see your snowflakes. Have a great week. See you next week. Bye.